Hello everyone. A quick video. I wasn't planning on making a video, but I got a message. Actually, I got two messages yesterday about Donna Lee, and one guy just asking about my thoughts, but someone else said that they enjoyed my videos on simplifying changes, but he didn't think it would be possible with a song like Donna Lee or Ergin or one other some way in shorter tune because of that the songs are so complicated. There are so many chords, but and I understand the thought, but that's not true. It's just a matter of looking for a solution to simplify the changes, or seeing the path through the changes that is not immediately obvious. And for that, I've thought of a few things I could say about it. So first thing I should say is that for me, basically every song is a string of 1 chord and 5 chords. Now they might not be all in the same key, there might be modulations, but that's basically it, 1 chord or 5 chords. And then there are several elements that you can add to that. The first thing is a string of dominant chords, right? Something like Signature Brown, where you have E7, A7 to D7, and then you get the 1 chord, right? But those dominants are all 5 chords. They're all 5 chords for the next 5 chords, right? Another thing you could do is substitute the 1 or the 5 chord, but usually the 5 chord, with other chords, but they basically have the same function. The only thing that changes is what's happening in the rhythm section, not necessarily what you can play on the chords. And I go into great detail in one of those videos, which I will link. But I've watched the video again, and it's quite a complicated video. It's very long. I discuss lots of stuff. So for this video, I want to make it short and just give you one possible way to skate through Donna Lee and see that it's not difficult. What is difficult is having good lines to play, but that just takes practice and finding good lines, which you can find in many videos on my channel, right? Shapes and lines, that's my thing. So, but let's take a look at Donna Lee, and I'll just run through it quickly and give you some examples. It starts with A flat, right? So that's 1. And then we have actually the first string of dominant chords. We have F7, so 1. Now we get a string of dominants, F7, B flat 7. Now, normally people play 2, 5, 1, but I always skip the 2 chords in my head. So for me, it's just E flat 7, right? So you get F7, E flat 7, and back to the 1 chord. Now, I skipped the 2 in my head, but for me, if I play on a dominant chord, I can always play the 2 that goes with that dominant chord. It's just one thing for me, but just thinking about a dominant chord makes it very easy to navigate the changes, and then I can choose to play a B flat minor, yes or no. But I can do that with every dominant chord. I could do that with like we have F7 to B flat 7. The B flat 7 I could play F minor 7 before too. Right? I could play A flat, F7, and now not go to B flat, but to go to F minor. Right? That's the 2 chord for B flat 7. Okay, so now a solo could be, I'll go very slowly, A flat, F7, B flat, E flat 7, and we're back on the 1, right? And now we get this thing with D flat, and then D flat minor, back to A flat. This might seem complicated, but I want you to listen to this. First I'm playing this D flat minor to A flat. Right, you got that sound? One more time. Now listen to this. One more time, both in a row. First D flat major 7 to D flat minor to A flat. They're very similar, right? The second one is just a regular 2-5-1 to A flat. Only thing is I'm altering the E flat to E flat flat 9. So what's the difference? There's only one difference. The difference is the A flat in the D flat minor, it has an A flat, and the E flat 7 has a G. But these chords are so close that you can substitute them for one another. Not when you're comping. When you're comping, I would play D flat minor. Or even D flat minor 7, you know. But when you're soloing, you could just play E flat 7 altered. So now you can just play your... Right? And I just said when you play 2-5-1, you can skip the 2. So it can just be E flat 7 altered. So now the changes from the beginning become E flat 7, E flat 7, A flat, E flat, A flat, F7, B flat 7, all dominant chains. So let's play a solo on that. So A flat, F7, B flat 7, E flat 7, A flat, E flat 7, and then A7, F7. Now, by skipping that D flat, you're missing a nice part of the song. So I would actually play the D flat, but then go to E flat 7 altered, or to a diminished chord. And if you want, you can play D flat minor, but you don't have to. You can play D flat. But realize that playing D flat minor over E flat 7 altered is a normal thing. But if I have a D flat minor right here, and I put E flat in the bass, I just have E flat 7 sus flat 9. That's just a normal sound to play on E flat 7 altered. So those changes are not difficult. Okay, then we have the second half, starts the same. Now we get C7 to F minor. And now it's all F minor, C7, so but that's basically all F minor. Or it's all C7, what you want. C7. Okay, that diminished chord, first of all, you can skip it. It's just a passing chord. But if you want to play it, and you don't know what to play except for diminished arpeggio, which sounds fine, or you could play a whole note half tone scale, right? But if you really want to make it easy on yourself, you could just play G7 altered. Why? Because that is a normal substitution for the diminished chord. I don't want to explain it because then the video goes long, but if you watch that video that is linked, I will explain it there. So now the changes just become A flat, F7, B flat, E flat 7, A flat. You can play A flat 7 here if you want to. D flat, E flat 7, A flat, F7. It's all dominant chords. B flat, E flat, 1, F7, B flat, and I will shift up to C7. And we go to F minor, and we can stay in F minor. The diminished chord we play G7 altered, 2-5 or just 5. Okay, a solo. Much less difficult than you think. It's just a bunch of dominant chords in a row. Now, of course, you got to find nice stuff to play in dominant chords, but that is a whole other story. Harmonically speaking, this song is not any more difficult than any other standard like All of Me or How High the Moon or any other standard you can think of. So maybe I'll do more of these, right? When people ask me questions about songs, I could make a quick video like this. Doesn't require too much preparation, and I can just point you towards other videos on my channel. So check out that video about simplifying changes. I think there's actually 3 of them. I will link all of them, and then there's more information there, but you can see it works pretty much on any song. It even works on songs without any functional harmony. It's a little bit more difficult to see how to do it, but you can still do it. Okay, until next time, bye.